All right, how's everybody doing? This is the Comic Samurai, and I want to welcome you to Comic Bowl 2. We started out with 90 of my favorite comic book covers and whittled it down to these 12 finalists. And they're going to battle it out in head-to-head competition until there's only one comic left to be crowned our champion and awarded that Steranko trophy. These comic books are battling in random order. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. Our first two tonight are Moon Knight number 56 and Swamp Thing number 9. We've got a 90s comic here going up against Bernie Wrightson's classic from the 70s. So let's take a look at these two. The first one that jumps out at me is this Stephen Platt image. Oh, the way he drew it was just so new to the comic books in the 90s. I love that moon there hanging bloated over Moon Knight there with his cape spreading out. This is the most exciting energy-filled cover I've seen. I love the buildings like that, circling the image there, the trade dress. Everything on this one works. Oh, but this Bernie Wrightson one. Look at the wash of colors, that green there. It just fit the Swamp Thing with this behemoth rising out of the waters like some Leviathan there. Which one of these is going to pull out the win tonight? Oh, I don't know. They're both such great comic books. Let me know which one of these two you would choose. Before we get any further, my secondary competition will be to try to keep up with me if you want. You don't have to, but go ahead and crack them if you got them. All right, the one of these that I'm going to choose to take the win, I got to go with Moon Knight on this one. It hit just at the right time for me. I love both of these covers, but Moon Knight takes the win, sending the Swamp Thing home. All right, our second battle tonight is going to be between this Iron Man, number 152, and Zatanna, number 2. We've got an 80s comic up against a 2000. What have we got here? Oh, that beautiful blue eye. Eyeliner there, the black lipstick, those black painted fingernails, the top hat. This one, I just love everything about it. But this, I've said it before, is the coolest comic book in my collection. That stealth armor, they didn't overuse it. So many times when they bring in a new gimmick or a new suit of armor, they just overdo it to death. But this one, you wanted more by the time they were done with it. And that's the sign of a good armor. Love that photo in the background, faded just enough so your attention is drawn to that black armor there. Oh, what a beautiful image. The trade dress there. The only demerit is that banner there. I don't mind the color there, but when they put an advertisement across 1/4 of the landscape, oh, is that enough to swing my opinion that hard? Oh, what a great matchup this one is. Okay, which one's going to pull out the win? If I could only choose one, which one am I going to read? Okay, pick up and read. Which one are you going to read? Oh, it's this magical one. That sense of magic, that wonder. In this instance, magic beats cool. Oh, that's a tough one. Zatanna goes to the winner's bracket, sending Iron Man home. Next up, we got The Shadow, number 1, that beautiful Mike Kaluta cover. It's the oldest one in the competition, going up against Shotgun Mary, Son of the Beast, number 1. Both of these, those beautiful blue backgrounds, oh, that kind of cancels it out because Shotgun Mary really had it going for that. I even like how they used that blue in the sunglasses there. Oh, I love those shotgun shells on her belt there and the blood running down her arm. This Ribic image is just so beautiful there, but Mike Kaluta, he is a master there. The most underrated one, the oldest one in the bunch there. Which one of these is going to take the win? We got an independent versus a DC comic book. The colors on these are so similar. The trade dress there, I love the red. Both of them are such great examples. The 20 cents there, you know what? This Shadow, I think, is going to take the win just because of how balanced the symmetry of those two circles is there. Oh, yes, the UPC, this one didn't have that, and therefore the Shadow takes the win, sending Shotgun Mary packing. All right, this is so much fun. Next up, we got Daredevil, number 146, that classic Gil Kane image, going up against Spectacular Spider-Man number 120, that Marvel 25th anniversary. A halvesy cover there. Oh, but look at the image of Bullseye there. 3 different angles and that shaft of light over Daredevil that you get to see separating the two there. This one's got dichotomy too with the split image there. Oh, it's a halvesy cover. I love it. Which one of these am I going to choose? I've always liked the border there, but Wolverine's claws. They had such a great chance to advertise their biggest up-and-coming character there, and they blew it. I did not like that image of Wolverine. I failed to notice it before, but it hit me right now, and therefore I'm sending Spectacular Spider-Man home, and Daredevil takes the win. Oh, man. All right, I got to wet my whistle. All right, next up we got Iron Man number 100, that beautiful Jim Starlin image, bringing his cosmic sensibilities to Shellhead, up against Iron Fist number 15, that beautiful 1977 Dave Cockrum image. Iron Fist, Wolverine in the Fang costume. I absolutely love it. But Iron Man breaking the steel beam above his head there, standing tall in front of the type. What stands out for me on this one is the characters right away. I've always been an X-Men fan. Iron Man's not really ever been my favorite, although Iron Fist wasn't ever really my favorite either. But this does have the X-Men. This was in their prime, the early days of the new team, the late 70s there. Cockrum on it, Burn inside. Oh, this one, the Mandarin he fights. I love both of these comic books so much. The UPC symbols are almost identical on this one. What do you go by? All right, you guys let me know. Which one of these would you choose? Iron Man or Iron Fist? Oh. It's so hard to make the call there. But if I had to take one, what do you do? If I can only choose one to be my only comic that I ever was able to look at again, I'd have to go with this one. I just love the story, the characters. It was so great. This Iron Fist takes the win over Iron Man. All right, the last heads-up battle in this first round is the Incredible Hulk number 345, Todd McFarlane, up against another Ribbit cover with Wolverine number 2. All right, we've got humor there versus just an iconic image. The power in this one, it's so strong. That figure of the Hulk, I love Todd McFarlane's take on him with that little bit of humor there of the Incredible laying on the floor there at the Hulk's feet. But this one, the funniest comic book cover, my favorite humor-filled cover there with Wolverine's expression. All those bullet holes dotting his chest there, I love that. You get to see Wolverine in a down moment, reading a book, drinking a cold one there, speaking of which. Oh, this is so much fun. Which one of these images is going to pull it out? We got Todd McFarlane, Esad Ribic. Oh, two beautiful comic book covers. Oh, I don't know. Which one would you guys choose? Seriously, I am torn on this one. That beautiful, deep purple, that tan background. Crap. That is a demerit. Just because they use that yellow. But it does, it's like an apartment, just a cheesy apartment. Okay, so that evens it up again. These are neck and neck. Which one of these, I hate to send either one of these home, but which one is more deserving? Which one would be a better representation of a true champion? Which one would I rather have the crown if it was to go on and take everything? I gotta say, Todd McFarlane. No, I go back on it. I really don't know. This is up in the air there. I love the way both of their feet are... Okay. This one just brings up so many more memories. It reminds me of living in terrible apartments in college there. Okay, the humor in this one shines through. Wolverine takes the win, sending the Incredible Hulk home. Oh, that was so good. Well, listen, I'll get these reset, and we're down to 6. Let's continue on. All right, we're down to 6 finalists, and our first battle in this round is the Shadow number 1 up against Daredevil number 146. Both of these from the 70s here, that Mike Kaluta. Beautiful image there, the most underrated artist of all time. Up against Gil Kane, a pillar of the Marvel Universe. Which one of these is going to take the win tonight? Oh, 2 of my older comic books. I love it. Now, these are in random order here. Oh, this one tells such an amazing gripping story. I love it. The blacks, when they're laid on thick, nothing beats a black cover for me. Oh, but this wash of the blue in the background there, that red scarf of the Shadow. All right, the one thing is the stink of that Alec Baldwin movie that clings to it. It was an okay movie, but why they had to disguise him? I never liked that his nose was that big there. I hate to do that. Is that the only demerit, though? Is there anything that could balance it here? Gil Kane's image of Bullseye there isn't my favorite there. I do like that shaft of light there. And because you get so many different perspectives, I think that Daredevil is going to take the win, sending the Shadow to lurk in the shadows. All right. Next up, we got Wolverine number 2, that Esad Ribic. Beautiful image. Up against Zatanna number 2, that beautiful Sook cover. Oh, which one of these is going to take the win? We've got that magical one. I love everything about that. The trade dress, the banner, everything. Wolverine there, sitting there. The humor on this one. Oh, what a great battle this one's going to be. I love the fishnet glove there, the black fingernail, the blue eye. It's just such a contrast there with this kind of dull background that eye just pops. But this one, the humor, I've said it before, but it goes so far with me. I love it. The book being shot, he's holding it. The expression on Wolverine's face there. Which one of these is going to take the win? Zatanna or Wolverine? Is it going to be magic or humor there? Intrigue, mystery. What do you want? The black fingernails there. Oh, I hate to send either one of these home. These are two of my favorite comic book covers of all time. All right, which one of these would be a better champion? Which one sums up what I like in a comic book cover? Wolverine, my favorite character. Humor, my favorite type of cover. Yet his attitude comes across. Wolverine takes the win, sending Zatanna home. Oh, that's a hard one. All right, the final battle in this round. Moon Knight, number 56. Going up against Iron Fist number 15, a 90s classic against a 70s pillar. Which one of these is going to win? Oh. Dave Cockrum, Stephen Platt, two of my favorite artists of all time. This established my love for the X-Men here. This one rekindled my love for the new style of the new guys who are coming in. Platt, McFarlane, Liefeld, all those names. Jim Lee. Sums up in Stephen Platt. He took their new look to the extreme, but is it enough to overcome David Cockrum, that pillar of the Marvel Universe there? Wolverine's Fang costume there. It's the only appearance it's ever made, as far as I know, of that era on the cover. I like the look of it. John Byrne apparently hated it. That's why it didn't come back, but it's John Byrne art inside. All those characters going up against Iron Fist there. But the image of Moon Knight there flying high, his cape spread, the moon behind him, all the buildings. Oh, I don't know which one of these is going to take the win. What a great pairing. I couldn't have planned it better. Totally random order there. Which one of these do I like more? Which one of these would I pick up and read? Both of them. I want to see all of this Stephen Platt art. I want to see if it's Cockrum and Byrne inside, if they contain that magic that they had on the X-Men there. But they introduced Iron Fist. It's that an extra edition. Not only do you get all the X-Men dynamics written by Chris Claremont, but you get Iron Fist too there, that point of impact there. This is just a more dynamic image, although this one, oh, it's a beautiful cover, but I gotta say, this one takes the loss, and Iron Fist is moving on to the finals. All right, I'll get them reset, and we'll get to it. All right, these are our three final contenders here. We've got Wolverine number 2, Iron Fist number 15, and Daredevil number 146. Gil Kane, Dave Cockrum, Rivik here. Oh, what a great group of contestants. Humor, we've got this iconic classic introduction. Wolverine, his only appearance in that Fang costume. And this, the greatest rivalry in all of Marvel comicdom. All three Marvel comic books. Interesting. Mostly black here. Beautiful colors and kind of a new painted style on that one. Which one is going to take the crown tonight? All right, if I'm going to look for demerits here. And the first demerit I see is going to drop that one out of the running here. Nothing here. I see nothing I don't like. Walden, I don't really get the cover of this book. It says Walden. That doesn't really mean anything to me. I like everything about this, the lampshade, the impact line, the inking, the colors. Nothing stands out as a demerit here. Oh, Bullseye's face on that image and the way that circle fit on his forehead drops Daredevil out of contention, leaving Wolverine and Iron Fist to go heads up. All right, which one would you guys choose? Oh, it's so hard. Both of these covers feature Wolverine. That's interesting. Humor here, but this one is all action. I don't know. Right now, I gotta say, I'm leaning towards Iron Fist just because it's so classic there. You've got Danny Rand with his Iron Fist impacting Colossus there. He's taking a hit. I don't mind that. Nightcrawler laying there. Wolverine in the background. Claws popped. Oh, but they drew him as just triangles. That's my rule. I don't like it when they're drawn real simple, although it is in the background there. I love how Storm is drawn there. She always had such a great look by Cockrum. What about this one? The humor, the bullet holes there. I do like it. Does anything get lost in this one? No, it's a beautiful cover. I like seeing the way his pants lay. No shoes there. His bottle got hit. His can. Which one of these am I going to go with? If I had to go with one. All right, I want to see him close up. Taking a look. The great colors. Which image am I going to choose as the winner of Comic Bowl 2? It all comes out. This is so hard. Okay. If I had to read one, I can't make a call. Okay, I gotta say that this Iron Fist number 15 is just such a great image there. I love everything about this one. It's a fun image. It sums up what comic book covers should be. The energy, the color, the brightness, the inking, the price, the trade dress, everything. Oh, our new Comic Bowl champion, winning the Steranko Trophy for the second year, is Iron Fist number 15. And it joins the ranks of Classic X-Men number 1 as the 2 champions of the Comic Bowl. What a great night. I hope you enjoyed seeing all these beautiful comic books. I'll get them all lined up here and we'll take a look at our 35 winners. All right, well, here are this year's top 35 finishers. I hope you enjoyed this journey to Comic Bowl 2. We crowned Iron Fist number 15 as the new champion and awarded it the Steranko Trophy. This was so much fun for me. I've already got a couple of comics picked out for next year's Comic Bowl. If you have any suggestions, be sure and let me know. As always, thanks for joining me and have a great night.